Once a year, we have a special offering called Difference Maker. It's an opportunity to give above what you normally give to help us go beyond where we normally go. Your generosity has made such an impact in reaching the next generation, in reaching our communities, and reaching people around the world. Here's an example of what God has done through you as a difference maker.
Okay, when we started this, it was a big project, and we realized we were in over our head. So we started asking people for help.
The first thing was the playground with all the used playground equipment that they had at DSS, and they didn't have anybody to install it. And we sort of felt like we were doing it for the leadership at DSS, and the further we got into it, the more we realized it was more about the kids that were going to be using the playground equipment. You know, those are kids in a really rough spot, and honestly, we went back after we did that. We installed all the equipment. We went back a couple weeks later, and you could just see how much, by the mulch in the playground and everything, how much it had been used, and it was so humbling to see how much the kids had used the playground that we put in.
Got all the debris out of the flower beds. We painted benches, we planted flowers. We bought new pots and planted flowers and put at DSS. Bought new canopies for the tables for the workers there, and cleaned all the sidewalks. It was just a wonderful thing. And at the end of the day, when all the volunteers were there, everybody was just having such a good time, and everybody was so happy to be there helping. And we looked at this when we were done, and it was just such a blessing. I can't even explain it.
I think you have no idea how rewarding it is. And when we went back and I saw the little trenches dug under the swing set where they had swung on the swing set, I just couldn't believe how much the playground had been used. And it would just bring tears to your eyes. I got to be a part of that, and that's very rewarding.
So I want you to pray and ask God how He would have you participate in giving above what you normally give, again, to help us go beyond where we normally go, so that we can invest in the next generation, our communities, and the world, to see the transformation of people and places through Jesus. We'll bring our gifts and our commitments for a special offering on November the 19th. And let's be reminded what the Apostle Paul said. Now all glory to God, who is able through His mighty power at work within us to accomplish infinitely more than we might ask or think.